What is going on YouTube, bro? Y'all know who this is. This is your boy ExactoKnife, bringing y'all another original build for y'all to have fun with, to play different from the meta, but still dominate and whoop that ass. Today we have none other than the disrespected, underappreciated legend, Carmelo Anthony, one of the greatest scorers of all time. I'm definitely going to show how to make this build and still keep the build comp while staying true to what Melo really is, which is a scorer. This build will have two options for you as the name. I mean, if you care, with slight differences, literally one attribute difference. I mean, I would say that in his prime, Melo was a decent two-way player, but if you really don't want to be, I mean, I don't know why you would care. In my opinion, how you play with the build is what defines this. So if you play like Melo, it's a Melo build. I don't care about the name. But if you want to just be known as a 3-level scorer without the two-way, it's a one attribute change, and I'm going to show you how to do that. But without further ado, let's get into the video. But before we do that, you know what I'm saying? You can move the attributes around however you want. You can make this build tailored. This is just a guide to help you get the right idea, because I love thinking outside the box. It's how I always play. I always make different builds. I think about different ways to play the game, different ways to exploit matchups. So that's what basketball is all about.
Nigga, when my name come up, respect it.
Yo, also this should go without saying, bro. If you support the channel, if you like the vibes, if you like the originality, please make sure you drop a sub. And for all my supporters, y'all already know to like the video. And if this vid helps you, if you find the new build you love, please drop a like for me as well. It greatly helps me out. It's free. I like all the videos of all the channels I watch before the vid even starts. Appreciate y'all for the love, man. And before we start, let's also take a look at some of Melo's all-time accomplishments IRL, since this is a Melo build, so we get an understanding for what Melo really is. Melo is a 10-time NBA All-Star. He was a part of that 2003 draft class with LeBron James. He was drafted third behind LeBron and Darko Milicic. LMAO, you know what I'm saying? So, and that was one of the most talented draft classes of all time. So that tells you what the expectation was for him, and he still, I'd say, delivered for what, you know what I'm saying? He hasn't won a ring yet, but maybe he'll get a ring with the Lakers this year, even though I hate the Lakers, but that's besides the point. He was a 2-time All-NBA second team, a 4-time All-NBA third team, and that is mostly because he was in the same era as LeBron James, Kevin Durant, etc. You know what I'm saying? That position which he's at, which is the small forward / power forward position, is just so stacked in the mid 2000s and the early 2010s. You know what I'm saying? He was a scoring champion in 2013, and he was a college champion the year before he got drafted. So that just gives you an idea of how good this man truly was, and he is very underappreciated just because of, you know how the media spins things a certain way to make somebody be disliked and shit, but it is what it is. Let's get on with the build. Right here, we're gonna create new build. You know what I'm saying? And these, what I love about the fact when I was able to make this build is everything, obviously right hand number 7, it's up to y'all. I mean, it doesn't really matter at all. But what I love about this build is that Melo, during his career, fluctuated between 230 pounds and 240 pounds. So he's always a big body. But what I love is, like, with this build, I was able to actually, and that's his wingspan. All this is information on Google that I got. He's 6'7", 230, between 240 pounds. 7-foot wingspan. Body type, you can go burly. You can, I don't know if you can actually go burly on this guy, but maybe you might need to make him a power forward. But I went solid because Melo was always like, he wasn't ripped, but he was, you know what I'm saying, he had body on him, bro. He's a heavy dude. So alright, and this build is going to be mostly utilized for, like, I'd say isoing on the 2s or playing out the corner in 5v5. Don't really know if you want to play this on the 3s the way I'm making it. Of course, like I always say, readjust the attributes how you want. Enjoy the game how you want. This is just a general breakdown using my knowledge of what attributes are good, because I'm very good at the game. Maybe to help y'all out, help y'all develop into the player that I am today. You know what I'm saying? Also, I don't know how I keep forgetting to tell y'all this, but do not forget to go through college and on every build you do and get yourself those 4 extra completely free badge caps. You know what I'm saying? Do not forget to do that. It can completely change any build, especially a build like this with kind of like a low defensive badge count, or maybe say you want to go just OD on the shooting badges, or you want more slashing and more shooting, whatever you want to do. You know what I'm saying? The card is going to be in the top right there, should be in that corner also, or you can just go to my channel in the videos after you're done watching this video and just look at how to do that real quick. You know what I'm saying? Please do not miss out. You have to put those extra badges on your player. back to the video. So y'all can think. So shooting, you're gonna want to max everything in shooting. Obviously, like I said just now, if you're gonna be playing 5v5, definitely might want to raise your free throw, given that Melo was damn near I think an 82 free throw % shooter on his career. But if this is for park, for 2s, 3s, whatever you gotta do, this is what you're gonna want to have the shooting on. The close shot, you're gonna put that to a 75. That's gonna give you just enough for gold fast twitch if you're interested in that badge. But regardless, it's still a good thing to have. You'll make most of your standing layups even with a hand in the face. Standing layups are very good this year. Make sure you do not sleep on them. With the driving, you're going to want to go with an 89 driving layup. As you see, that will unlock gold fearless finisher. Anything beyond that point is not only going to cost you a lot on your player, but it's also going to be kind of fucking useless. You know what I'm saying? Because you're either going to make it at that point or you're not. And you're not even supposed to be like a slasher. So 84 driving dunk will unlock pro contact dunks on this game. You don't want to go to elite, but Melo, especially because this is a Melo build, he wasn't like posterizing people every play, but Melo could throw it down in your face. You know what I'm saying? Especially in his prime when he had that bounce. With the post control, you definitely want to have your post control. It's not only with the stat that allows you to back other players down, but it's also the stat that means how fast you can move and how much you can get spammed and ripped in the post and how quickly your fades, or if you're not going to get any gathers on that shit. So put that to an 85. As you see, it'll be just enough to get you Hall of Fame spin, a Hall of Fame back down. Whatever badges you want to put on will be perfectly fine by you. I will be making a badge, like I said, video later in the year once we know all the info about the badges and once all the patches are out the way, so I can have some longevity. With the playmaking, max both of these out. And here, like I said, this is one of the places where you're really gonna want to like tailor it to your play style. I think 70 with silver bullet, bronze dimer, you know what I'm saying, whatever you got to do, I think it's a good spot for Melo, because Melo was a very underrated passer. He averaged somewhere near between 3 and 5 assists for most of his career. Melo was a solid passer, and I think like even me on my main build with a 50, I have no issues passing the basketball at all. So if you have a 70, like I said, this is not really a guard build, but as a primary scorer, say you're playing on the 2s with a lock, you're gonna have no problems at all with a 70. You're gonna dot your teammates in perfect motion. So with your interior defense, you're gonna want to go with a 60. With your perimeter, you're gonna want to go off at 80 or a 79. More about that later. With your steal, you can have a high steal on this build, but we are making a Melo build, so you're not gonna be guarding ball. You're not a lockdown defender. You're not gonna be ripping people. You're not gonna be and Melo would gamble a little bit on the lanes. So 60 will give you a silver interceptor. Even on bronze with a 60 steal, my main build gets a lot of passing lanes. Passing lanes are very strong in this game, so make sure you tap in, have at least a little bit of steal. But with a build like this, especially a build that's a little bit on the slower side, not really slow, you're gonna want to be, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna want to be playing those lanes in case you get beat back door. All right, right here you're gonna go for an 80 vert. I feel like 80 vert is good enough for pretty much any application or any situation. And right here you're gonna want to go like that. All right, so this is gonna be the build. As you see, the badge spread is phenomenal. 24 slashing, 28 shooting, 21 playmaking. And you, like I said, the playmaking, your badges are not going to be expensive because you'll already have a bunch of bronzes, silvers, and golds. So 21 should be enough, and 15 defensive, which is kind of high for Melo, I guess. But I mean, like I said, you'll be able to have that silver rim protector, phenomenal badge, silver chase down. That's all you need. You know what I'm saying? Silver or gold intimidator, and you see the other badges, just a good spread of badges. Silver clamps, like you're gonna be a versatile defender no matter what you need to do, no matter what position you're put in. That's what Melo was up there with LeBron and KD at one point, with how versatile he was and how much he was able to do on the basketball court. So right here, if this will give you the two-way 3-level scorer name, yeah, so if you don't care about your name, you're gonna want to stay like this, because I feel like 80 is perfect. Also, as you see, it gives you a gold tireless defender. If you're guarding ball in a build with this speed, you're definitely gonna want to have that badge at least on something. I don't know if gold, but to each their own, like I said. But if you just take one off and you put it like on your close shot, you know what I'm saying, this will give you the 3-level scorer name. So if you care about that, you have that. For now, I'll just stick with this, I guess. For the takeovers, this is the beautiful part of this build. You get every offensive takeover except for play take. Of course, you're not a playmaker. You get all the slashing, all the shot creating, all the sharp shooting. and all the post takeovers on a 6-7. Think about that. All 4 offensive takeovers. That's what Melo was in his prime. Melo could hurt you with the attack in the basket. Melo could hurt you definitely with the midi, with the, oh my god, with the 89 mid-range on this build, and you get the takeover boosts on top of that. As your takeover goes up and you pop your take with the pull-up precision, bruh, if anyone is playing you on the 2s, and especially if you're matched against a big man, bro, it's over. It's over. It's over. You're not going to be able to get defended. Sharp take, I mean, I don't know if sharp take is really a Melo type of thing. With post take, I would recommend post shot daggers. If I was to run this build right now with max badges and I was ISOing on the 2s or the 3s or wherever I would be, this would be my takeovers, bro. It would be pull-up precision, because shot take also boosts your ball control, and post shot daggers, which is the one I have on my other build, which is the one that helps you hit hooks. You should be able to hit some hooks with takeover on this for sure, because you have like a little bit of a close shot. You have about an 80, you know what I'm saying? Takeover, it's gonna go up to closer to a 90-ish area. So it's because, especially because shot and post take, a lot of them combine for the same attributes. So you're definitely gonna have a nice fusion with this build. But obviously go for whatever takeover you want. And right here, as you see, as we click the player build complete, it brings you to a 3-level scorer. You know what I'm saying? Ignore the white ass my player. You know what I'm saying? This says shades of Jaylen Brown, Paul Pierce, Jimmy Butler. Obviously, Melo is not in his prime no more, so they're not gonna really like show him on this shades of. But this build will play exactly like Melo in his prime. You're gonna have the triple threat game, the face up, the post up, the drive off the triple threat, the 3-point shooting, the knockdown mid-range shooter in his prime. Melo was considered the best mid-range shooter in the entire NBA, with no question about it. A lot of people gave him that title, even over people like Kevin Durant, one of the greatest scorers of all time. Anyways, thank you for watching the video, bro. Appreciate everybody for showing me love, as always. Once 2K fixes these servers, this might be one of the most enjoyable 2Ks of all time. We're definitely gonna have a blast this year. Appreciate everyone that shows me love, man. And I'm gonna catch y'all in another one, bro. Peace out.